Yes, lads, JOEBILINE here, and today we're going to be going over the world stage, because the world stage is now unlocked, and I've seen a lot of questions about it already that need clearing up. Tom Clef has already stated on Twitter, but I thought we'll go into it and just go over the overview of it all. And there's also, if anyone hasn't noticed yet, in the store there's a free kickoff pack, and in this pack it contains 2 elites or betters, one random and then one for your nation. If you're running multiple lineups, before you open this pack, make sure your active lineup is the one that you want the country from. So obviously if you've got more than one lineup, make your one active. Make the country that you want the guaranteed elite from your nation from your active lineup. Once your active lineup, you'll be guaranteed an elite from, or better, if you're lucky, from that lineup. And then you'll get a random one regardless. So we'll kick off by opening it, because I know that's what most of you may be here for. And then we will go through over into the group stage stuff and the world stage, and just go over that, because I know some of you, because all along from the start we've been saying, pick whichever nation you want, it won't harm your progress at all, and that's still the case. So we're going to jump into this now and see what we're getting. So first up popping is an 82 Dembele. So I've already got Dembele. I managed to get the fantasy match versus one, so that's absolutely useless. But it means the player that isn't from a nation we're using will be higher rated, and it's 86 Zagev, who unfortunately got injured in yesterday's game for Russia against Saudi Arabia. We've got an 86, I guess he'll just sit on the bench and maybe be used for an SBC or something, or if we make a Russia team in the future. It's early days, I haven't experimented with other countries and lineups yet. So our elite is pretty useless because we've already got this 87 version of Dembele. But life goes on, you move on and you take it. My free-to-play pack was much better. Probably have that out next week sometime, because we only had one out yesterday. I've exited out of World Cup. We don't want to do this. So with the store, with all these news comes all the world stage store. There's these packs, the £10 pack, which is 50 stage points. And then there's this £5 pack, which contains 20 group points, but they could be ones you don't want. Then we've got packs at every group stage. And we've also got this world stage pack, which there's 2 coin packs to open. So we're going to open those, 500k each. Some exchange points, some points and stages. So we've got XP, free world stage, Group A, Group B, Group D, and a diver trait. So France are in Group C, so we're looking for Group C points. None in that first one. Wait, that was it, yeah. And then that's the exchange points, which... So this is cool. It's counting. We're getting exchange points, even though we're spending coins, because the exchange points are sort of meant to be like World Stage B, G, and a non-qualified point. So that's the stage if you chose a country that didn't qualify. My hat's a little bit tight, itching me. So that's them. Nothing really exciting for us in these. Did you open the coin packs? Did you get anything exciting? There was a chance at the World Stage players. But yeah, World Stage, essentially, it kind of works almost identical to Team of the Season. Where you, every 8 hours, well, this is every 8 hours, you play this for free stamina, it gets you a World Stage point and 1,500 coins, and then you can play 10 repeatables with a chance at World Stage points. And then down here, you can convert the World Stage points into the group points, 3-to-1 conversion, same as Team of the Season. For any of the groups, or the non-qualified. So for example, for us, we've got France. So you need 5 points for 100k, another 5 for another 100k, 10 for 200. So you need 20 points for the 400k, and then on to the right here for 15 points, you get 75,000 XP and the player from your active lineup. So if you're looking here thinking, oh, could I not get the player I need? It's guaranteed. So if you're France, you will get Matuidi. If you're Australia, you will get the Tobias lookalike Irvine. If you're Denmark, you will get Fisher. And if you're Peru, you'll get Quaver. It's guaranteed. You've then got these Group Stage 2 available on the 6th to the 20th. So June 20th, June 25th. Round of 16, June 30. Quarters, 6th of July. Semis, 9th of July. Finals, 14th of July. And then the winner available, 15th of July. So redeem your specific group points to unlock special rewards. Additional pass will unlock at specific times based on real. So now instantly, there was a lot of people confused by this, and they were saying, wait, so does this mean if my country doesn't progress further, then I won't get, then it will run out? Like, because there's an 88 here, each stage the players will be higher, but obviously I assume it will be more expensive, and you need to have claimed the previous stage to get the next stage. So you can't get the group stage 2 player without already having the group stage 1. So obviously we can't see how much stuff costs to work out what's achievable, but if we base it off previous promos, I'm assuming as free to play, if you focus on one nation only, you'll be able to go all the way. It's if you start focusing on more than one nation, you probably won't be able to get more than one. We don't know. I'm assuming that based off previous, if you play all the events every day, you normally can end up with one of the final players. But we'll have to see. But yeah, people are going, so if my team doesn't make it out of the group stages, or say getting knocked out in the quarters, does that mean I won't get players after that? And people thinking, oh, do we make sure we need to focus on a team that we think will go all the way? No. Pick any team you want. There'll be a card for your player, however far it gets. I don't know. The only one I'm not sure on is the winner. It makes sense. It kind of makes sense if only the winner got the winner, but EA have clarified every nation will get a player every round. So these are all the rounds. So whoever you want, you're going to get a card no matter what. The only advantage of picking a club, a country that's going to do well, is that they will get man of the match items. And the man of the match items are just found in packs. And anywhere that a player would normally be pulled, the man of the matches are available. So from the normal player pools, they're available. At the time of recording this, there's only... Switch controllers fell off my shelf. Back in focus. So the only ones out so far are the 2 from Russia for the opening game. I think there's only going to be 1 per match, but they released 2, I guess, because they won 5-0 and Golovin and Cherisev were both sick. And there was only 1 match that day, so maybe that's why they did the 2. I'm not sure if I can find them let me see if I can find them anywhere to show you. They're not going to show up on here. I don't think there's anywhere I can show you them, because they're kind of, there's not anything, no. World stage, no, they're not going to show up anywhere. Are they going to show up here? No, because they just, chance of man of the match. So it shows that there's man of the matches here now. But yeah, I'll try and get a screenshot on the screen so you can see them. But there's Golovin and Cherisev. So, there's the advantage there. Is Aureola or Nipples does have that skill boost. I have 83. I've hardly played this. Like I said, I was in LA last week, so I hardly played it while I was in LA. Just did the bare minimum each day, so we're quite lacking hard on this, and we've not had very good pulls from the packs and the rewards that we have got. But yeah, the only advantage to picking teams that are winning are that they will have some additional man of the match cards, which are lower rated than what's coming out anyway. It's just essentially different designs, so you're getting extra designs, but that seems it from what I can tell. So you'll still get the same overall players as you go on. It's just every round. So carry on using the country, like even non-qualified go the way, because if you go here, non-qualified, group stage, round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, and winner. The non-qualified haven't even on in the cup. So the fact that non-qualified have a winners tab shows that everybody gets one, because why put non-qualified in this section, like group stage 1 this is. They're not even in the groups. They didn't make it. They didn't qualify. You're one of these countries, you're not in the World Cup. You didn't make it, but you've still got group stage cards. Still the same rated, 88. So carry on playing with whichever country you want, qualified or not qualified. You will get a card every round. We don't know how much they're going to cost. I would assume that you can go all the way with 1 if you're playing every day and achieve and unlock at least 1. So for those people like me who prefer events to campaign, we've got that now with World Stage. So I do think with World Stage in it, the mode feels a lot more fleshed out. Last week it was feeling like it was drying up quite quickly, and it was just like, oh, just play some campaigns, play some versus. Right, how do we play the next campaign? We're not higher or rated yet, and versus tag teams forever. World Stage is bringing this in. So yeah, it gives us something to do, and I'm looking forward to playing it out over the next few weeks during the World Cup, and we'll see how it goes. But having these in now does feel a lot better. But yeah, it doesn't seem like, unless you're not sure which country you want to progress with, you may as well dig your boots into the rewards straight away. There doesn't feel like any real reason to wait. Maybe you do want to wait, but with this mode, it seems like more of a mode where you keep playing as you go along. There's no point stacking. Just keep playing. Maybe hold off with some positions to upgrade with XP if you're not sure if they're definitely staying or not. But yeah, don't worry. Pick whichever country you want. Play your World Stage game. Play your World Stage events every 8 hours. Play fantasy match if you want. It's only 1 stamina now, but the odds are a lot worse on the players. I did manage to get... I got the Dembele joy in the first round before the odds got reduced. Well, it seems like the pack odds got reduced at least, the drop rates. And then I managed to get Fekir this morning after 3 games. So I got lucky there, but the drop rates definitely seem lower than what they were. But yeah, go with any you want in the world stage. And let's have some fun, I guess. With what we've got, I'm kind of finding it fun, but also a bit boring. I'm weird. Some days I'm enjoying it, some days I'm not. But it's quite cool to play with low overall teams again. Like, I played the game yesterday on Versus Attack with my 130 rated team, and I felt like my players on steroids. It felt so weird playing with 115 rated players after getting used to these 80 rated players again. Proper weird. But yeah, just have some fun. World Stage looks good. Who did you get in your free pack? Let me know in the comment section below. Once again, carry on using whichever country you want. You'll still get players all the way along, improving in overall. The only advantage to play teams doing well is that they get the additional man of the match cards, which are just different designs. And designs are more of a vanity thing anyway. So and you've still got to pack them. So if you're free to play anyway, you're not really going to be opening many of the packs, so you probably may not get much chance to get the man of the matches anyway. But yeah, the event cards are still going to be coming for every country, every round, so don't sweat it there. But leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.